Hello everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video, just going over some Final Fantasy XIV news. The Moogle Treasure Trove is returning ahead of patch 5.3, starting on Monday, May 18th, and running until the launch of patch 5.3. And I want to lead the video with some very important information. Normally, we can use the Moogle Treasure Trove event to kind of gauge when the next patch will be. It's almost always 4 weeks ahead of the actual patch. That's not going to be the case. They've already told us that the original mid-June release date was not going to be met, and that we would be waiting at least 4 weeks, potentially even longer, when they would keep us in the loop. Now, I have no doubt that this was the original intended date for the Moogle Treasure Trove event. Monday, May 18th lines up almost perfectly with June 16th to be the patch date, which is actually still even a little slower than normal, but, you know, all the same, we would have had that around then. It's just not going to be the case. So, this will be something to tide you over a little bit until then. For those of you who don't know about this event, basically they encourage you to go back and do old content to earn some outdated rewards that may be hard to find people that are interested in those things in order to obtain them, or just to make it so you don't have to do those things because maybe you don't want to. I know one thing I'm waiting to be on the list that is not currently yet. You can see a couple of rewards here. One of the unique ones, the Mamasheba necklace. I'm going to assume that one's going to be very popular to obtain from this event, as well as one of the doggo mounts from the Stormblood EX trials. Now they explain all the stuff that I just explained here. The cycle that is content challenge, get reward, buy stuff, do challenge again. This is just going over again when it starts and the objectives in case you don't know what's actually on there or you forget. It'll be marked with a little Moogle head on your duty finder when the event starts on May 18th. And then this explains how many irregular tomestones you get from any given in-game, I don't know what I'm saying, content. That's what I'm trying to say. You get 10 irregular tomestones of law, which is the next one, from the Praetorium. So, main scenario roulette, gonna be busy. Praetorium, gonna be busy. You get 7 of them from either Orbone Monastery or Castrum, so yeah, that's pretty good. You get 6 of them from Ritterana Lighthouse, 5 from the Royal City of Rabanastre, Ormvale, or the Hidden Gorge PvP option specifically. You also get 4 from Cutter's Cry, and 3 from either Karn, Stone Vigil, or Zamiel Darkhold. So a couple of things that you could do to farm these up. Most likely, people will be going directly into the main scenario roulette. Now, if you have not finished your Stormblood relics, and you want to double dip a little bit, or I'm sorry, your Stormblood 24-mans to start your Shadowbringers relics, then you can do Orbone, Ritterana, and Royal City, and that'll at least get you a little bit of the way there. If you got Blue Mage and you got some friends with Blue Mages, also Ormvale runs with 4 Blue Mages will probably be very quick, or you can even PvP. I'm probably going to take either Ormvale or the Praetorium route because there are actually some things that I want on this list. Now, this is the Iterant Moogle. This is where you'll go in order to actually purchase these items. And there they are in Limsa, Gridania, and Ul'dah. And then finally, we get to the rewards. That neckerchief that we saw earlier, 100 tomestones. Yeah, crazy, right? I don't know if I really need that, but I'm sure there are going to be plenty of people who go out of their way to try to get it. 3 things right here, 3 mounts that are actually quite interesting to have on this list. Now, the Ixion Clarion. Ixion is a mount that you can obtain by taking some horns that you earn over at a Fate in the Locks and trading them in. Now, that Fate takes 2 to 3 days to respawn. It's only around for like half an hour. If you miss it, you miss it. And a lot of people go months, years without ever seeing it because it's just not recent content. So getting them out from this would definitely be way easier if you're interested in that mount. Demonic Lantern is actually the drop from Zervan Extreme. So if you don't have that mount, it's another one you can grab. And I know that I need that mount because I don't even have my Firebird yet. And also the Reveling Kami. This is from Susano Extreme. So we've started to get now some Stormblood mounts popping up in the Moogle Tombstone events. I'm waiting for Byakko. Please put the Byakko mount in there. Probably not till like the 5.4 or waiting for 5.5 event, knowing my luck. There's also some music, there's also some orchestrion rolls, there's some Keycurrent earrings, riding maps, which really aren't going to be that important because of the flying change coming to A Realm Reborn in 5.3. All of the Beast Tribe, A Realm Reborn Beast Tribe in particular mounts are all here at 30 apiece, in case you don't want to spend the time to go through those. There's a couple of Realm Reborn EX mounts as well. Those are pretty easy to do, probably don't need to spend 30 on those. MGP Platinum cards, the Kalka and Brina minions, some of Triple Triad cards, including Gaius, which can be kind of an annoying one to get. A couple more orchestrion rolls, and finally magic prisms that give you the little job mastery symbol from Final Fantasy V. But on that note, that is going to be a wrap for this video. Be sure to check out the event, and listen, if anything else pops up on the lodestone, I'll be sure to let you guys know, but it probably will be light on news. Fortunately, we have some new player stuff hitting the channel soon. In case you missed it, A Realm Reborn Restart, where I played through all of A Realm Reborn before they make the changes in 5.3, kicked off with 6 episodes, and we're also going to be doing some bonus content for that over the rest of the week. We've got State of the Realm podcast plan, where we're going to be highlighting different podcasters in the community, and so that's going to be taking up a bit of time, so we will be doing our best to keep you entertained with Final Fantasy XIV and some other content on the channel along the way. Thank you for watching this video, though. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, take care.